Good luck guys, this is another 4-player fixed card game which is being played with my subscribers. The blue player has already sent the alliance request to me and I decided to immediately accept it. Let's check his rank, he's a top 100 Grandmaster. Then the purple player is the Silent Legend 19 Grandmaster also. And finally the yellow player General Munch, let's accept his alliance request, is a beginner rank player. And the purple player wants to have the alliance with me as well, so I accepted his alliance as well. Let's send up them to the yellow player, and actually I will be allied with all of the players, and I assume all of them send the alliance request to each other as well, so that doesn't really matter. I mean, the alliances doesn't really that much matter. Let's help out my ally, the purple player. Let's send him a heart, and I'm not sure what continent I will be going for, but it looks like the yellow player is going for Europe, the purple player is going for Australia, and the blue player is going for South America, so it's either Africa or North America for me. And since the yellow player has a lot of troops in North America, I think I will rather go for Africa, since I assume the purple player is going to move his troops out to Australia. And actually I've got a help out the blue player as well. I didn't notice that before, but he crushes my territory and immediately captures South America, and that's fine in that way as well. Let's actually do a troop split. I want that the blue player will keep his troops in Europe, so the yellow player will struggle to capture it, and I want that the purple player will move out. I assume he got my message, and let's go. The yellow player crushes the blue player's troops and wastes some troops, and that's what I wanted to achieve rather than the blue player would move out, so this way we should both get a bit weaker. Not really sure how this game is going to go, who is the player to get eliminated first, but we are going to see. So far the blue and purple players got the continents, but I and the yellow player didn't, so that's a bit complicated for me, but I'm going to capture Africa immediately. And let's see how it goes with it. It's a weak defense, everyone can invade me if they want, but let's hope we all be friends. Thumbs ups and thumbs ups. The yellow player is the player who I have the most of borders with, so I'm definitely not attacking him, but eventually I could either consider attacking either the blue player or the purple player. And more likely it will be the blue player, since he looks weaker, and especially if he is going to add his troops in Asia instead of properly guarding South America. But the yellow player is definitely a player I want to have a strong alliance with, since both of us share a lot of borders, so that wouldn't be that much promising for us to fight. Alright, what I shall do, I think I will strengthen this and this and this, and let's attack a territory over here since it's one troop, and fortify my troops right here, I guess. The blue player shows a strong sign of the alliance, but I'm not sure what I'm going to do, so I'm just adding my troops equally, or either I could just forget about adding troops in Egypt and only focus on adding my troops in North Africa and Middle East. So this way I would only need to protect, so if I really trust the yellow player. Or I could just put all of my troops in the Middle East and potentially be some pain for the purple player. We could team up on him and get rid of him. But I'm not too strong, and his army on Irkutsk looks very strong, so I wouldn't really like to mess up with him. I should probably trade in a set, but I probably won't. I don't want to appear being stronger, but if all of my opponents team up on me, then one of them could get to take me out with a bunch of cards. And alright, yes, attack the blue player. Yes, thumbs up. Or actually the yellow player is the biggest turtle player, so it will be the best to get rid of him. I'm not sure, but I mean obviously I cannot attack the yellow player, so unless the purple and blue players want to team up on him, that's not happening. The attack by me will not happen, since we share too many borders. But I could potentially consider being a struggle either for the blue or the purple players. The purple player doesn't attack the blue player. I think he was the one who initially suggested me to attack him, but that's also fine. I wouldn't really want to initiate the attack first. Ideally also. Alright, let's see what I can do over here. I think I will just play like this. And let's fortify these troops here. I will just try to be as much neutral as possible until I see there could be some opportunity to do something, or if some player shows a big initiative to team up on something. But I really want another player to do the attack first, as otherwise I'm not sure what I should expect. I do not want to be left alone. Actually, the pro player is now blocked from Australia, his biggest army, so if I had a set I could potentially take it out for him, but I do not want to do it. And let's take a territory over here and strengthen this border over here. I have 17 of my borders, so equally sized. I do not reveal my plans for my opponents at all, and still keep staying secretive. Attack my territory. Alright, sure, go for North America. Alright. Or he wants to see what he will attack my territory, alright. Or I get he probably wants what I will take over South America, and that's what I'm going to do. And let's see how it goes. Let's fortify some troops over here, and let's play like this. I'm not sure, the blue player would like to attack purple and the purple player would like to attack blue. I'm not sure what I shall do. That's the downside of being at a few alliances at once. You want to be a good ally for everyone, but that's not really possible. Well, at the very least, the blue player could just be trapped without getting any cards. And what is he going to do? He is manual rolling or just threatening to crush the purple player's army. The blue player is actually a weaker player, so I think it will more backfire to him than the purple player. Should I actually betray the blue player? And I think yes, well, let's be a bad ally, but a good ally to the purple player. Yeah, I think it's just the easiest to team up on the blue player, honestly, judging by my position. Alright, that's a sneaky play by the purple player, and I don't really like it, because now we're not in such a strong alliance anymore after I showed a very strong move to be in his alliance, but maybe that betrayal will work for him out well, as now the blue player is after me. Let's send him thumbs up. I'm not sure, I could intend to be friends with the blue player again, but right now he doesn't see that when he was doing manual rolls, and that wouldn't really work out. Yeah. The purple player betrayed me, so let's try to remake the alliance. And let's see how it goes. So unless the purple player attacks the blue player by himself now and eliminates. That will work out also. The purple player could just eliminate the blue player. But right now we both got weakened, so I shouldn't really weaken the blue player more by myself. So either the purple player eliminates one of us, or we will probably trap him in Australia. But that really depends on a blue player. He could still probably be mad on me and not necessarily will want to work with me, so it could go either way. Let's send him thumbs up. Yeah. I will trade in a set because I do not want to be taken out by someone. And let's do this fortification choice here, and the purple player will just be trapped. Yes, I heart to the blue player. The purple player betrayed me, so if everything goes according to my plan, now he will probably be the one to get eliminated first. But he could obviously break through the yellow player and escape from a trap. So unless the yellow player would have fortified his northern European army on Ukraine. But so far it doesn't look like that. I think he tries to be the European turtle player and do these expansions in Asia. So let's see how that turns out, and that's really interesting for sure. Let's see what the purple player is going to do now. Could he still take the blue player out, or at least weaken him a lot or something? Yeah, the blue player is still very weak in comparison with all of us. So if a purple player wants to attack someone, then probably it will be the best for him to attack the blue player. For now, I think let's just build up some troops and let's play more safe, I guess, but we'll see. I don't want that if I immediately start manual rolling the purple player or crushing some more troops into him, but he will start doing the same when I am weaker than him. So I think I want to wait till I get stronger, so unless other players will start crushing some troops into him by themselves firstly. And yes, the yellow player is going with a plan as well, but on the other hand, that might not be necessarily what I expect to happen, and he could eliminate me from the game, as he is the strongest player, and he could eliminate me if he wanted. But let's see, I mean, if he takes me out when he takes me out. Let's send to the yellow player as well. Let's show him how to do it, since he might be a newer player. I think it's the first time he is playing the subscriber game with us, and let's do it. Let's crush some troops and let's see if other players follow that as well. The purple player has broken my lance, but that was supposed to happen a long time ago when he unleashed the blue player's army towards my way, after I invaded the blue player into North America. I was really hoping to team up with a purple player on the blue player, but since that didn't work out, I changed my plan. And let's see what the purple player does. He said good game, so maybe he's suicides on me, but let's see. And yes, the purple player is suiciding on me. And I think that gives away the game for the yellow player. But the yellow player is a beginner ranked player, is a newer player to the game, and he might not necessarily realize how to win, so let's see how it goes. But I think the yellow player should really win now. I think he should really eliminate the purple player and attack the blue player as much as possible, and that will be the way to win. Or I mean, yeah, the blue player. The blue player could potentially save this game, and it looks like he did that. But could one of these players still be eliminated? Let's see. Yes, let's see if that's enough troops to wipe out the blue player from North America. Hurry up, please hurry up. Now let's see. Or I mean, that maybe works out as well. But it might be not enough troops to wipe out the blue player from... yeah. And the purple player trades an asset. Let's see, I think it might be get equalized. Yeah. I think it doesn't worth to take the blue player out for one card. But let's see if the purple player wins this game. I thought the purple player now wins the game, but since he went after the blue player, I think the yellow player wins now. So as long as he invades the purple player into Australia, but let's see. I mean, the yellow player is in the card's advantage, and... alright, he made a mistake here. He won't have enough troops to invade the purple player in Australia, so unless he gets a very good blitz roll, but he didn't, and the purple player might make a comeback. Now the purple player gets the lead since he held Australia, but it could really depend a lot if the yellow player has a set or if he doesn't. Let's see which player will trade an asset first, and whether it will be a good one. Does the yellow player have a set? That's really good for the yellow player, but the purple player didn't capture South America, so in that case, the yellow player will have needed to do the troop split, and it will have been harder there for the yellow player to invade the purple player into both of his continents, but now it looks good. And the purple player doesn't capture South America again, but let's see if the yellow player does have a set, and if he does, then he could potentially make a comeback. He doesn't, but let's see if the purple player has a set or if he doesn't. The yellow player switches to the manual roll for the 2v1, which is a very good decision for higher odds, and I guess we will figure out how everything is going in the next turn. After the yellow player trades an asset. I think if the yellow player had a set, then it was really a mistake for him to hold it till the 5 cards if he had a good set, but if he didn't, that was really unlucky for him. The purple player got a trade in a set before him, and let's see. That's actually really surprising that the purple player is winning this game. I thought there's no way. I thought there's not really a purple player. I thought he's getting eliminated first, but then the blue player saved the situation by crushing his army into the yellow player, and now the yellow and purple players in a close endgame. Either one of them could win, and the yellow player made a mistake by not capturing one more territory, as it would have brought the purple player to 14 territories, and with that the purple player would have received one troop fewer. But what a bad luck! What a bad luck for the purple player! Well, he made a mistake by capturing an additional territory. If he hadn't captured an additional territory, then he would have definitely invaded the yellow player into North America and might have even won the entire game, but not necessarily. I think the yellow player will have still had advantage looking to the territories, and looks like the yellow player will be the victor of this game. I think that's impossible for the purple player to make a comeback at this point, so unless the yellow player really messes this game up somehow. But I really doubt that. I think there's no way the yellow player messes this games up. Let's see, that's very likely to have a set at 4 cards, and I think if he gets it, that's a 100% winning opportunity for the yellow player. So just don't mess up the pathing, yellow player. I will go now into Africa, taking from North Africa and capturing South America. And the yellow player is doing the same exact pathing as I will do, and that's a really smart play by him. The yellow player is in the territories lead, plus he gets to trade in assets faster, so he should be definitely the winner of this game. Let's see how many territories the purple player will bring him to, and yes, even though it was a purple player's turn and he attacked a bunch of territories, the yellow player still stays at a higher number of the territories instead of over the purple player. I think the yellow player made a mistake, as he only had one territory to capture Asia, but he went into South America, which didn't let him completely capture it, so, but in either way, that it might not as much matter, but with that now the purple player gets to do the manual rolls, and he does that successfully. So that was a small mistake by the yellow player, but regardless he still has a big advantage and is about to win the game. I think that's right, guys. Are you team yellow? Can you imagine when beginner ranked player beats even 3 Grandmasters? Wow, guys, it is a really promising beginner. He plays definitely way super above his expectations, and I'm not even sure why is he only beginner. Well, he only played 8 games online, but he probably watched a lot of my videos, so once he plays some more games, I think he will definitely reach some higher rank soon. That was really well done by the yellow player. Let's see. The yellow player trades an asset, and if he is lucky enough, he might completely take the purple player out, but if not, then it should only take one more turn, so unless the purple player trades an asset and prolongs this game in this way, but I think the purple player should really surrender now. And let's do it! Good game, well played, victory! What a nice gameplay by the yellow player. Such a promising player, guys. If you are a low rank player, you can take the example from the yellow player. Everything is possible. Let's send a friend request to him. Well done, very well played.